In the YouTube algorithm, the people are represented by three separate yet equally important groups: the one that creates, the one that views, and the one that just can't help but react. Under Title 17, I am a member of an elite squad, also known as the Special Viewers Unit. These are the stories.
Hey guys, so I wanted to give another update on Feline's tattoo. She's actually going to get more done tomorrow. So if you guys remember, speak no evil, see no evil. I didn't show you guys when she got this done, but she finally got hear no evil, which this is my favorite. Look at him. Looks so good. There's a band around his ears. So yeah, I think it looks so good. And she's gonna get more done tomorrow, pretty soon. All right here is gonna be covered. People were asking like, where did I write on her arm? Like, where did she put my handwriting? It is right here, actually. It says so much, so much, so much, because when we say I love you, we always say so much. It's just like something we do. I didn't actually write that on her arm. I actually wrote it on a note, and then she surprised me and went and got that done. And I was shooketh. Shook!
Lesbians be crazy.
Lesbians be crazy, yeah. And she has a few other tattoos that has to do with me and like stuff like this pluviophile moment. But yeah, people were asking, so I figured I'd show you guys. Tomorrow, me and Feline are starting a no takeout challenge. The challenge literally consists of don't order it. Like there's no goal, like go 10 days, go a week, go 30 days. There's none of that. It's like literally just don't order it. I'll talk a little bit more about it, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna get me a freaking icy because starting tomorrow, literally we're done. I recommend these. They're actually very low calorie, but I mean, obviously they have like a lot of sugar and carbs, but if you're literally just strictly counting calories.
Live chat. Hey, little Nitty and Blumpy. You guys are the only ones here right now? Sorry, but I have my relaxation shisha, so. Julia. So I decided that I'm probably gonna just stick with open chats. It's not that I obviously don't love my Beezers. You can still be Beezers if you want to join my community. I will be uploading a lot more emojis, like maybe Tree Lady and different like funny emojis. I want to get some moderators, I think. Maybe I can have some moderators again. Puggy, she's the animal abuser. Where's BBJ? She's the animal abuser. Trust me, and she's going to get her karma. It looks like I'm gonna have to make a trip and deal with all this stuff. And I'm happy that I have Amy's legal information and address, because I don't know how, like, people like message me and were like, you know that they won't be able to get away with that if you report that, right? Because like what she literally did was theft. So just because, let me get this through your thick 5 layers of chins, okay? Just because I rehome my pet doesn't mean that anyone can just take the pet. Like that's not how it works. When I rehomed my pet, it was going to a certain person. Of course I'm gonna care about the well-being of a pet I had for 19 years. So yeah, I don't think so. I didn't give them away. It doesn't just mean because I had to move to another country. I carefully rehomed my pets. I showed all the messages of where the cat was supposedly going to. Somebody who lied and completely fabricated their life for spiteful purposes. So no, FFG didn't save the cat because the reason for her taking the cat was only to spite me and try to cause me pain. And I can prove that. Because now saying, I don't want to show BBJ when it's convenient for her because she knows she has the cat and she's a fucking liar. So no, she used the cat for content many, many, many times. I'm sorry. There's videos on my community tab. Go watch them. Actually, I think I'll react to them too. I didn't, no, let me clear that up. I didn't give them to the first person who asked, okay? No, that's not how it worked. I had many messages that, Courtney, meet the lady, there was a lot of people who messaged me about it, okay? And I was like, no, I'm not just giving the cat to anybody. I've had this cat for 19 years. It's not bad. How do you know it's better than killing Jay? How do you know where she is? Tell me that. You have no idea. You have no idea who she's with. So how do you know she's being taken care of if you don't know who she's with? You make no sense. Just like suspend your hate for me for 5 minutes and it makes no sense. If you care about BBJ, then yeah. And Lay, I can talk about it as much as I want. It's my freaking life. But don't worry, it will be dealt with. Like everything, she's done so many criminal things that I could get her on, and I don't need to pay for an expensive lawyer. No, I don't. I just need to go to the courthouse and serve her ass for many different things. And trust and believe, I'm already booking. That trip we're taking together will be the month after. I'm going to Canada to deal with this bitch once and for all. Trust and believe, okay? I'm not going to talk details of the case with everybody once it gets rolling. Of course not. If she does, that will just look bad on her, and that's it. Her and that Amy weirdo. No, Miriam, it's not the same as cigarettes at all. There's like, now, look, there's like 3 vents blowing cold air and filtering the air, okay? There's like no smoke residue from shisha at all. It's vapor. And it's pure tobacco with flavor. No arsenic, nothing like that. Light up a Marlboro or a Dumouriez and smoke shisha, you'll see the difference. We'll see if there will be a case or not. We'll see. Number 1, she literally, so a lot of people offered to take BBJ, all right? So many people offered to take BBJ. She's a real animal abuser. Yeah, what happened to her dogs? So it's better than BBJ being dead. Do you know how sick that cat is? Do you know what she's enduring right now? She's with somebody who doesn't even like cats. She's with somebody who probably takes a picture of her in a Gucci collar, hides her in a closet. You don't give a shit about that cat. You don't. You're all evil. You don't care.
Still, there's more, and they still believe that.
Yeah.
If gone save
Yeah.
BJ,
Yeah. Her lie right there.
she stole her for money, okay?
Yeah, exactly. She said the cat's with her sister-in-law, all right? Lie number one. Her sister-in-law is apparently Amy Flowers. It's been proven that Amy Flowers lives in California. Her address is boxed on the community tab, which is apparently public information. So, yeah. No, it's not just about the damn cat. It's about her trying to fuck with my life in many, many ways. And I have so much proof of this. Her channel, like I said, is proof enough. Don't worry about it. She's gonna get it. And so is Amy. So I hope you're happy that you were complicit in a scheme to literally steal a cat. I love it. I hope you saved every super chat you ever made, B, because you're gonna be getting it back. Oh yes, you will. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry about my marriage, Minnie. Why do I have to prove anything to you? Who the hell are you? FFG's live stream about her dog passing ripped my heart out, and now with her acquiring under false pretenses of BBJ, it's too much emotional. She's actually deflecting right now by turning it on me again. She didn't even address at all. She's not addressing. Where did you go for a few days when you were caught in your lies? Seriously, like, give me a break. Yeah, I had those cats for 19 years. Did they look abused? I'm sorry. Her dish was messy once. Her nails were overgrown. And yeah, all those other ailments, all of them, even her nails growing too fast. She's old and sick. She's near death. So actually the humane thing to do when she has chronic kidney disease, you heard her meowing in the background. She sounds like she's in pain. She had severe arthritis. I can get my vet records too. And I will be getting those records for court. No, she didn't bells at all. Didn't say at all. There's no on that paper at all. It says that she was rescued from a neglectful situation, which FFG, you know, in her 800 chins went into that vet and said herself, I just rescued this cat from an abusive situation and probably laid it on thick and manipulation like she does everyone else.
Yeah, how many
I'll
times,
find out. It'll be subpoenaed for court. Don't worry.
How many times she smoked front of her 2 dogs? Rest in peace for her 2 dogs.
Yeah, what happened to them?
But the zombies, they're brainless, you know?
They're all
They
brainless
flew-
losers
flew
like her.
without brain.
She's stupid. She'll never win in court. She's stupid. What was I gonna say? Many people offered to take BBJ. And because I didn't want to just give her to anybody, this person was persistent, okay? Persistent. Every day. I have the messages on in my video. Every day messaging me. Oh, I really want to take her. I would never say anything online. She's gonna have to prove that she has the cat. That's it. Someone's under court when you're under oath. Someone's gonna prove where the cat is. So we'll find out. FFG says she took care of the dogs. Did you ever see her take care of the dogs? Did you see the vet report of why she put down Maggie? Did you see it? Did you see it? No. Do you see where the cat is now? No, you don't. At the end of the day, the person who I rehomed my pet to is not the person who has her. That enough is theft by deception and is prosecutable. I don't care. Hate me, throw tomatoes at me all you want. I will win in the end. If there's proof of actual animal Mimi, did she post? No. Is that the only proof she has is that little vet posting? That's not what that means. That doesn't mean animal. She's deflecting from the fact that she's called out on her lies. That's what she's deflecting about. Yeah, she wants me to go back to Canada.
Peter Griffin.
I'll be getting a peace bond too, don't worry. I'll be applying for that. Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
I'll be applying for that the minute I go there. That's why I'm going. Court only. Business. Court business. Trust me, I've had enough. And I don't need an expensive lawyer. I don't need it. I can go for myself in small claims court. And a peace bond, I don't need a lawyer. I don't need a lawyer for that. Doesn't matter my disgusting house. Whatever. My house got messy because I was depressed. So what? Those cats were fed. Those cats were taken care of. Doesn't mean they were neglected. And that will be proven when the troll sent animal control to my house. Those records will prove that there was no neglect or abuse. Because if there was, they would take those cats away. They would take them away. Plain and simple. I explained the nails in the pads already. Sam's nails were fine. The whole time I was in Kuwait. His nails were not overgrown. Why? Because he's not an elderly cat who doesn't groom himself anymore. And she wasn't matted. That's bullshit. She wasn't matted when I had her. Nope. At all. Even as Pete, he brushed those cats every day that I was gone. We video chatted every day to check on the cats. Those cats were in my videos for 5 years, and I will pull up my videos to show how well they were taken care of and the attention they were given. Alright? What I'm going to show also is her channel. Since what? How many years has she been talking shit about me? Defaming me? Online? Yeah, that's gonna go well in court. Again, against you. There's so much. Oh, don't worry. I have people helping me. Don't worry. I'm not taking your crap anymore. So, anyway, I miss my family, and, you know, it'll be a nice little trip for me. No, the vet records will be in court. Don't worry. All of the cat's vet records will be pulled up. That's why I have to go there. I have so much to do. And I'm not telling people where I'm staying. I'm not stupid. I'm not staying with family. I'm gonna be staying in a hotel, and I'm not gonna tell you which city, and I'm not gonna tell you which hotel. I won't be going. You guys always say she won't do this. I've done everything that you said not. Maybe not lose weight yet, but that will come. Don't worry. I'm actually signing up for that diet plan. They should get back to me tomorrow. I finally picked one. It's supposed to be like 3 meals and 2 snacks. Made up calories, but I'll get to that in another video. Because we had planned on traveling to a certain different place, but in between that, I'm gonna have to go to Canada. So I'm gonna have to. I have no choice. I can't do this from here, and I need to go to court and file some things. So that's what I have to do. You can tell who's Beezers, hi A+, and who her stupid zombies are. They all come in here calling me names and making fun of my body when you're supporting someone who doesn't even have the fupa balls to show themselves at all on camera. And when they do at Shannon's, smoking weed, by the way, at Shannon's and then driving back to Montreal around pets, but you have nothing to say about that, right? No, I'm not going to talk to a lawyer unless I really need to. Maybe I'll have a consultation if I need to, but I don't think so. No, how about we free BBJ? You don't even know where she is. So when people say she's in a better place, at least she's not being neglected. Oh yeah, sure. How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? I'd like to know. She's lying. She has the cat, and we're gonna find out anyways, because the person I gave it to is going to have to be accountable. They're going to have to say if they have the cat or not, and if not, where's the cat? Because again, I rehomed her to somebody. That person doesn't have her. It was under false pretenses. Her brother, actually, I remember asking a cop about it, and they're like, well, did they actually come to your house and steal the cat? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And I didn't follow through with it, but they did. Her brother, and she was hiding in a snowbank, actually came to my house. Not Amy Flowers, who I rehomed the cat to. Her brother. No, it wasn't like that, Gucci girl. No, it didn't go down like that. Because they were like, did the person come steal your cat? Yeah, they did. They literally did. Like, they literally did. And this time, I'm not going to take no for an answer. I'm not going to take it. They said it was more of a civil case. No, it's not. No, it's not. And I'm scared for the pet's well-being. So we're going to have to find out where the pet is. Because I know my cat's cry of 19 years, okay? Like, I know her. That was her. It would have to be, she even lied about that. She put on her Twitter, I'm going home. Then she went live, and the cat, so she was at home. She admitted it on Twitter. There's so much of her own, she's digging her own hole. Documented cat neglect? No, where? Her video saying that she brought the cat in, that she saved from neglect? That's not documented animal. No, because I have documentation that I'm not an animal from animal control, not just some random vet, and that vet will have to answer in court as well. We'll find out where BBJ is. Now, as you see, the cat has many, many health problems, all of which are because she's old. I have vet records. Her teeth are bad. We've known her teeth are bad. The vet told me it's probably not worth it at her age to put her through the stress of that. Just like it's not worth it putting her through the stress that FFG is putting her through right now. Using her as a pawn against me. Yeah, you're not gonna get away with it. I'm not giving my cat away for a man, and it's not just a man, it's my husband. Like, I'm not allowed to be in love with somebody. Like, I'm doing what's best for them. So that's why I took the time to make sure that this person, if you look at the conversation between me and this liar, she really, really manipulated me to take this cat so that FFG and her brother could steal it. Don't worry about that. You think that's legal? You think that's morally okay to do? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yes, she's fine for an elderly cat. Her health issues, what do you want me to do? Go to the vet and drag her to the vet and prolong her life? When she's suffering, what can they do for her arthritis? Give her tablets so she's a zombie all day? Like, really? Even that, there's no proof, there's no point in curing that. She had also chronic kidney disease. There's no cure for that. Like, of course she's gonna have urinary tract infections. That's a byproduct of chronic kidney disease, and I can prove that with the vet as well. So yeah, their health was taken care of, and I was taking her to the vet when I came back. So I don't care how many viewers she has. Do you think I give a shit? She has nothing else but those viewers. She has nothing else but my hateful leftover audience. Good for her. Big deal. She's nothing without me. She has nothing. Nothing. Yeah, I had a meltdown when I went to Cuba, which people like to rub in my face. Obviously, if you were in a relationship, you would too. Yeah, if you found out the person you were giving money to and like supporting and doing everything for was cheating on you the whole time, yeah, and a piece of shit and a piece of crap, you would have a breakdown too. I'm sure you would. Combine liquor with that, yeah, you would have a breakdown too. That was a hard arc to watch. It was a hard arc to live through. Yeah, it was. She has no life. All she has is her viewers. Like, that's all. That's it. She has to be a hateful piece of crap every day, make up lies, deflect, manipulate, steal cats, go to fashion shows that aren't hers because she's too damn ugly. Anything. She has no life. She piggybacks off of my leftovers in my life. That's all she has. That's it. She just has to, her content is hate and spite. That's it. Oh, Charlotte, don't worry. I won't be in this country soon. I'm going to Canada. Don't worry about it. What do you mean I don't talk about something? I have, what, 2 videos about the situation? Okay, bump it up. Maybe 4 or 5? How many does she have about me? Go to her channel. Well, you are there probably now. Her entire channel is about me. So really, who's the obsessed one? Who's the obsessed one? I talk about many different topics. I just did a mukbang talking about a different topic today. So yeah, I don't only talk about this. So next. Well, hater tater, because I'm literally taking a trip, which will cost me extra, you know, like I hadn't planned this. So it's an impromptu trip to go to Canada and deal with it legally. So I don't think it's smart, obviously, to come online and say the actions or like what I file for, all this and that. I'm gonna keep that private. Obviously, that's a smart idea, but I have so much, like, I have a life to live, you know, like, never wanted to waste my time on this loser. Like, who wants to be in a long legal battle with somebody that they hate? Like, I don't want to do it. It's negative energy. I'm trying to better myself. I'm trying to move on, and it feels like every time I try to, like, better myself and move on, like, I just keep getting pulled down with crap. Like, leave me out of it. This is not just trolling. This is going real life. And actual criminal activity, like, that she's doing. This is, like, activity that I can get her legally for, and I will. Who cares about Sarah Jane? Who gives a crap about that watery voice loser? Is she supposed to be a better person because she's losing weight? Oh, I bet you she's losing weight just to spite, just again. Like, I don't care. All these people should be doing it for themselves, not to make me mad and jealous. Because no matter how thin you get, I'll never be jealous of you. Are you kidding? No. There's no debate, Charles. There's no debating. I want nothing to do with this person, ever. I'm going to do legally what's in my right, and hey, if nothing can be done about it, oh well, at least I tried, right? I'm not saying definitively that anything will be done, but I think that I have fair enough grounds that this person's been harassing me for so long. You know, like, putting pictures of my mother's house as her thumbnails, coming to stalk me in real life, coming to shows to be nasty and with malicious intent so she can bully me, and then now stealing the cat, sending her brother inside my house when I thought it was my cat, who I cared for 20 years, was going to someone else, and now we have no idea where she is. Where's BBJ? If it's so easy, if you guys actually gave a crap about the cat, demand to see her. Because it's okay whenever she orders catios and things for the cat to bring her up, but whenever she has to prove the cat's okay, it's a big deal. No. Deflection. Chantal's an animal. No, it's not proving the cat's okay. You haven't seen her. You don't even know where she is. Like, no. If you rehome your pet, you care about your pet. It should be in your right that the person it's going to. That's theft by deception. 100%. That's the thing. French fry goblin doesn't even like cats, okay? And if she has a dog, that's distressful. That's very distressful for BBJ. Wearing collar, she doesn't like collars. She chain smokes around her pets. You're accusing me of smoking shisha? Well, she chain smokes actual cigarettes. Yeah, gingerbread. She has her at her house, obviously. Because Annie Flowers lives in California, and the vet report was in French from Montreal. I have the vet's address. I'm not regretting my decision to rehome her, but who I rehomed her to is not the person I rehomed her to. That's a problem. Because I don't know where BBJ is. I don't know if she's okay. And it's still a legal issue. Well, apparently there's evidence that she's like a real person, and like her mom's last name is Flowers too. I don't know. There's like somebody doxed, well, her information was public, but somebody found out who she was, but she's not FFG's sister-in-law. She's in California. That's what I thought my cat was going to. And I was lied to, manipulated, you know, like, you regret rehoming your dogs? Of course I miss my cats. I dream about them. And like, you know, somebody's fostering Sam until I can get him. Like, I have somebody good fostering him until I can have him back, which is a really good alternative, you know? And yeah, like, I didn't take BBJ to the vet because I was in Kuwait, but as soon as I came back, I made an appointment for her vet, which I preferred, which the next available appointment I took, and I took her within like the next couple weeks, you know? They said it wasn't an emergency. Like, she's an older cat. She has health issues. Of course she does. And you're prolonging her suffering. That's animal abuse. Prolonging the cat's suffering for your own selfish needs is animal. No, she wasn't crying in pain. And I didn't let her cry in pain because, again, a month late after I was here and I had him check her nails on video chat with me, Pete's did, her nails looked fine. She's older. They grow very fast. That was ignorance on my part. I already admitted to that and apologized for it. All right? Yeah, so I didn't intentionally do it. It's not a cat. She was well taken care of for many, many, many years. Yeah, exactly. Animal control didn't see her crying in pain. Exactly. She was crying in pain if the cats were abused. Again, the animal control, animal welfare, left 3 reports. And they did an even more in-depth review the 3rd time because of how many times it came already. So those reports will show up in court. Don't worry. Don't worry. You can accuse me all day of not having a case. Well, we'll see. We'll see. And they even said having a messy house is not the cats had food and water and a clean box at the time. Okay. So sometimes when I was very depressed and I neglected my house, maybe their eating area was messy. Doesn't mean they're abused. So shut up with your false outrage. So, and the courts will determine if I abuse. Because I'm sure she'll try to sell that point, but it's not gonna happen. Doesn't matter if she's a reaction channel Lauren. She lied to steal a cat that's not hers. So yeah, she has to show that. She has to be accountable for that. And if you're going to go on a diet journey, weight loss journey with people on board, and you don't weigh in, how the fuck do people know that you're losing weight? Can you explain that? You're just stupid. Yeah, I'm smoking shisha. There is very well ventilated. So what? There's no smoke. Do you see smoke? There's no smoke. No, I don't watch her at all ever. Do you think I actually sit there and watch her? Never in a million years. The only time I ever hear anything is from reaction channels about her. Yep. I don't fucking give her a view. Are you kidding? Anyways, I'm sorry to swear, but I'm taking the bitch down and that's it. Oh well, I didn't do the water fast. Whatever, get over it. So what? I'm a weak loser. I didn't do a water fast. Okay, is that what you want to hear? Oh well, I gained weight, so what? I'm fat. Even if I was 800 pounds, that has nothing to do with the fact that she's a piece of crap. You can sue her for defamation of character since she's accusing of being an animal. Yeah, she's definitely ruined my reputation by that. Definitely. But also people are too effing sensitive. Like they don't even care at all about like what people are going through. Like, oh well, their dish was messy and like I explained the nails overgrown a million times. These people have seen my cats. Like I will pull up all the vet records. There's no way with all my vet records, with animal control records proving that I'm not an animal neglector, and you know. And so many people messaged me to take BBJ. So many people did, and I said no, because I'm not going to give them to some random person on the internet. So this person, I wanted to make sure they were local. I never ever in my life thought that someone would be so demented as this Amy Flowers loser who thinks they're not going to get karma. You will. Never, honestly, I know that, like I said, is it astrology? I know it's like kind of haram in Islam, but Aries don't stop. No, we did answer the door. They came 3 times. Yes, they did. Pete answered the door when I was in Kuwait. They came. Well, I'll get the reports. Don't worry about it. It even sounds like a fake name. I thought so too, but I don't think it is. I think that's like her real name because I have her address, so I can definitely serve her. I don't have FFG's address if anyone knows any information about her. I'm not going to dox it publicly, but I will use it to serve her. If not, I can get it other ways and serve her other ways anyways. Malice, how did I lose when the battle hasn't even yet begun? Get your delusional ass out of here. Bye. Yeah, I did take BBJ to the vets, so there are reports. So how are my cats neglected and everything when they were so happy in my videos? How? For years. How did I have her for 19 years? How? Nassim, no, it's not my priority. But yeah, I think it is a bit ridiculous that I can't have a life and marry somebody who just happens to be, I believe he's my soulmate. He's in another country. What can I do? I was in a hard situation. So when I came back to Canada for that month, I had so much to take care of. I had to take care of packing up my entire place. I had to worry about moving. I had to worry about cutting so many ties in Canada. I had to worry about the pets, like what to do with them. And I had a very limited time. In real life, you can't just point the finger in a witch hunt. FFG's vet didn't turn the case over to animal control. Nope. Exactly. And her report, yeah, she made a big accusation calling me an animal abuser. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Her vet report doesn't say that. It says in French that the previous history of the cat, because the vet doesn't know it, is that it was rescued from a neglectful situation about 1 to 2 weeks ago. So All the vet knows is that this person, this goblin, came in flapping her chins, claiming that the cat was neglected, and probably put it on the waterworks and probably laid it on heavy. And so, you know, and of course the cat, like, sure, she has a lot of health issues. She's freaking 21. She's on death's door. She's suffering. So my job as someone who loves and cares for her was, when I was taking her to the vet, which you've seen my communication with Amy Flowers, if I didn't give a shit about her, I wouldn't have even made the appointment, was to determine with the vet, okay, this cat has a lot of, like, what health issues she has. Is it more humane to just euthanize her? And how effing hypocritical for her to be like, I'm gonna save BBJ. Like, I'm gonna save BBJ. Because she's gonna put her down. She euthanized 2 of her dogs. So I have to put that on a 10-minute loop. She euthanized 2 of her dogs. So who's the one with the kill on the animal side? Her. She killed her dogs. Yeah, exactly. No vet will make that accusation if they don't know the history. They can't tell, oh, I gave the cat rotten teeth. I gave the cat chronic kidney disease. What? Those are all age-related issues, 100%. And I can get a vet to say that, because when I brought the vet, BBJ, to the vet, remember that time with Smeagol? That was the problem with her. She had kidney disease, onset kidney disease, 100%. And that's common in elderly cats. There's nothing you can do about it. Honestly, prolonging the suffering to me is 100%. There's nothing to do about those issues. So no, it's not neglect. If you can't do anything about it, you can't do anything about it at her age. So, my vet bills, they're in Canada, but I will definitely have them for court. Don't worry. Oh, I've always shown proof of everything. I've shown so much more proof than her. Like, literally. Are you kidding? What Twitter hashtag? That's just gonna further prove my case. Defamation. I have so much. Don't worry about it. It doesn't bother me. No, because I still have my fans and followers. They'll never take that from me. Because the people who know me and have been following me for years have seen. Yeah, get the ball rolling, don't worry. Oh yeah, I'll be in Canada, don't worry. Soon enough. So I don't want to go to Canada right now, but I feel like I have to deal with some things. And honestly, I can get some other things taken care of that I didn't get the chance to do. So yeah, I guess it'll be a needed trip. We'll see. I'm thinking about, like, I'm not going to tell you guys, like, which flight I'm going on and anything, but there's many different options to go. And I'm thinking, like, maybe layovers would be fun in different countries. There's, like, you can take the long way to Canada, or you can take the direct way, which I usually do with Qatar Airways. But you can also go with other airlines. There's a million different airlines, you know, and some of them have layovers in Germany, some of them have layovers in Amsterdam. So I'm thinking, like, I could vlog. Why not? I've always wanted to travel, you know, it'll be like a nice little vacation. And also, yeah, the weather will be better in Canada, so it'll be a little break, but I'm gonna miss my husband and my pets. But I won't stay for very, very long. I'll stay as long as I need to get the ball rolling. And if in a few months I have to come back to deal with things, because I don't know if I'll have to attend court in person or if I can do it virtually. But all you have to do to take someone to court is go to the courthouse and file. It's like, I don't need money for that. I don't need thousands and thousands of dollars for a lawyer. You didn't treat her UTI? I didn't even get a chance to take her to the vet. And UTIs are from her chronic kidney disease. So yeah, I don't care. Smoking, are you kidding? She chain smokes in front of her pets. So she's a fat hypocrite. She smokes regular cigarettes, which are full of poisons. Elderly cats are very prone to UTIs. Everything she has wrong with her is because she's older, not because I neglected her. Because why is Sam fine then? Like, please. Heavy metal, I have a whole channel, a couples channel of my exciting life, and I documented the whole travel journey. You can check them out. This one stream is about something that's affecting me in my life now. Why are you here questioning it and listening? Exactly. Those of you who have been following me since my first vlog on my channel when I was in with my ex or whatever, you guys saw how the cats were in. I had random cat breaks. My cats were always beezing in my videos. My house was clean. I went through a very depressive time. Okay, like these clowns probably smoke meth around. Yeah, they probably do a lot worse. Exactly. And she's not even around me right now. And there's 3 vents. It's very cold in here. There's no leftover smoke. So whatever. Who cares if you screenshotted me smoking a vape? What is that going to be? Animal? You're gonna have to prove a lot more, honey. Get ready. Get ready. I can't wait. I can't wait. I love how she thinks she's one. People, yeah, if you have any videos of her smoking, if you have any videos, she has heard Shannon. Shannon's pets were there. They were smoking weed and cigarettes, and then she drove to Montreal. She's a fat hypocrite. Beige Legs Productions, I made my life about my pets, and all my videos will prove that. 100%. 100%. And I'll tell the judge, hey, I was very depressed. I have records of that. I have I'm going to post my medical records because I can show you my A1C, my most recent one, my most recent blood sugar that I'm not diabetic. I can show you so much that I was in the psychiatric hospital. And people want to come for me with the Cuba rage. I'm not saying that raging was the answer, but I was under a lot of dark emotional stress. So the nails growing in, I think it happened once before. So the nails growing in twice is not over the 19 years of taking care of her very well. Please. Yeah, I don't think so. Versus the years of inserting yourself, going real life, and all of the crap you spew about myself and my family, all the shit you made up. You're done. I've been depressed before and never neglected my pets. I didn't know her nails were grown in until I came back, like I said, a million effing times. I checked her nails from Kuwait. Beeze can corroborate that for me if he needs to. No proof of cat abuse, eat it up zombies. There's none. It doesn't say anything about cat abuse. Documented animal. Well, you're a documented stalker and you're gonna pay the price. And thief. The picture of you posing and flexing at my house is proof that you and your brother stole the cat that was supposed to go to Amy Flowers. And you'll have to prove where the cat is. Don't worry. Oh yes. No, they did Cabrita. They did stuff about her health problems. Call any vet, an elderly cat, and it's up to the owner. If you want to prolong the suffering of a cat that has incurable diseases, like, please. Her health will just continue to deteriorate. Like, I'm sorry. I don't, like, no. And how are you gonna accuse me of that when FFG put her animals down? She was feeding them pills and then put them down. And then what about Maggie? What happened to Maggie? Wouldn't eat? Neither does BBJ, right? Because she's old. When cats stop eating, it's time to go. I'm sorry. That sounds insensitive, but I don't want my cat. I didn't want her to suffer. So my health is deteriorating. You don't know my health issues. Please, give me a break. And I'm not 90. And I'm not a cat. The people putting a value of a cat's life over a human being, you're fucked up. That's all I gotta say. And I don't give a shit what you say. Shut up, Shahala. Bring shame. Give me a break. You know nothing. Worry about your own family. Bring shame to your family. What? Like what? Give me a break. For defending myself? How do you know Cabrita she's eating? Have you ever seen BBJ eat? You're just going by what a liar is telling you. I've just proven that she lies. So how the hell do you know that she's eating? You don't. Have you seen her eating? And she was eating with me too. So that's another lie, that she's not eating. She was eating. Like, she was eating the day, I fed her the day I rehomed her. So yeah, she was eating. So she wasn't eating when FFG stole her, probably because she was upset that she was with somebody so damn ugly. It's a difficult decision, exactly. So to be villainized for possibly euthanizing a sick 21-year-old animal when she euthanized her dogs for a lot less, you can suck it. You can sit on it. Honestly, give me a break. Give me a break. She was eating treats and chicken stew, which I regularly streamed going to get at the store. So can it? She was not starving, and she did lose a lot of weight, and her bones were showing because she's 21. Actually, any cat we ever euthanized before, they would lose weight, and that was indicative that they were sick. So if she's prolonging the life of a sick pet, then she's an animal. I'm just gonna play all her live streams in front of the judge, and they can decide for themselves who's the more vile one. No, FFG stole a cat with her brother. They came to my house to do it. Which I have a picture of her flexing and her cat. She went on disguise to come, and her brother came. So she admits that. So that's stealing the cat. That's 100% stealing the cat because Amy Flowers was the one who was supposed to take the cat, not her.
Sazmir, hello.
Yeah, exactly.
She always be in my
yeah, your chat. By the way, guys, yeah, she was crying, Mike. Exactly. That broke my heart. I could tell her cry was like she wanted attention or something. Can you picture FFG giving her attention? No. She doesn't even like cats. Every pet should have tobacco. Oh, please. You don't think she's chain smoking? She sounds like she's one dart away from emphysema. It's like BBJ called out FFG's lies. She saved the day. Even if I did choose, if I took BBJ to a vet, which I was doing, and the vet said, yeah, it probably would be in her best interest to put her down. Heck yeah, I would. You're gonna villainize me when she put her dog down? Really? Please. She made fun of Salah's hips. I was enough to take up 3 seats, and you know damn well her boyfriend is her brother. Right, Elizabeth?
Hips.
His hips.
His hips.
Childbearing hips.
Disgusting. How she talk like this way?
She's just jealous of his hips because she has none. She's built like an orangutan.
And she called me fat at the end. She has the nerve.
Yeah.
She will never cover Kuwait Arc.
Oh yeah, our very first vlog. She's like, no, I'm not gonna cover Kuwait. It's too boring.
Too boring.
You're gonna cover every little thing I do because nobody gives a crap about you. All of those 4,000 people are only watching you because they hate me. That's the only reason. Only reason.
She thinks like she's important or someone like who has value or something.
No personality.
She's trash.
She is, yeah.
Really, I can tell.
Oh yeah, it's easy to see. They will drag a 30-minute video and stretch it for 3 hours, like how? Even her bestie Shannon called her Miss Potato Head all the time, made fun of her all the time, and now they team up because I threw her aside for being a crappy friend. Well, no wonder. You make, like, what kind of former best friend makes a reaction channel about you, calls you the C word, and fat and all this and that? Like, no. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be friends with someone like... I don't care if we were friends for 20 years, it means nothing. The minute you treat me like that, it's over. It's over. Yo, Mama's stream, what in God's name is up with the 3-day Foodie beauty strikes? Oh my gosh, Black Zillion. Oh yeah, I always find out about that late. Apparently they do blackouts because they don't like me, but they can't, like... You're gonna block me out when I'm your job, I'm your content? I love people who too, like, she's demonetized. Do you know what, like, you're gonna celebrate that? Like, I seen Beeze celebrating that I possibly am demonetized. And if I stop making content, what are you going to do for your channel? You're another obsessed channel. Your channel is all about me, nothing else. So what are you going to do?
There's an important question from Mike. What does FFG even spend the money who took it from the zombies on? What she do with the money? She paid the Motel 6 and
the Motel 6. She's going to save everybody. She's going to save all the pets. No, I eat on the floor because I want to. You're dumb. As if he goes, sit on the floor, eat. You're dumb. Motel 6 bills. You know what I mean? Like, I have a lot of haters, and she's always done open chats, and they can go there and talk crap about me. She has to be vile to even get an audience. There's no way she... Go to the Sky Wheel again and go live and see how many people watch you. She even admitted that. She's like, well, we're going to review Foodie Beauty's weight loss journey first because, you know, a lot of people won't want to watch just my weight loss journey. Kind of like, in other words, that's what she said. And you're absolutely right. You can't even do your own pathetic weight loss journey that you started your channel saying you're going to do. You're going to show Amberlynn and I. You've only blown up into an orangutan, an egg on legs since then. So what are you showing us exactly, huh? What? Oh, I learned so much from you. Heather, I make my own money, honey. Don't worry about it. We have our own money. Yeah. So, and if she makes so much money, she has the same Adidas shirt, dirty ass Adidas shirt every friggin' chance you see her. Like, you know, please, please. So yeah, stay mad. We'll see how it turns out. And if you really don't want to be a coward, email me your address on Instagram so I can serve you. Let's do it. She reminds me of SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah, with like SpongeBob mated with Selma from The Simpsons. She doesn't show herself on camera at all, ever. Never. She's a coward. She's a coward. The biggest coward ever. And when she showed herself on camera, like, woof. Black Devereaux, he knows everything about me, honey. My past doesn't matter, so keep trying to dig it up. He don't care. Everything about me was easy to look up. Are you kidding? One Google search. You act like I have all these skeletons in my closet. No, I'm not a coward. You know, I have nothing to hide.
Not like some people.
Mm-hmm. You deformed your body. Who says? I think my body's fine. What, because it has rolls? It's round and not linear? That's your opinion. I don't give a shit about you. Who are you? Do you want to show Howie? Howie's in the other room. We all have a past, exactly. Most of these people have criminal records. Even FFG has like all these records. She talks about me being broke. How many times were you in court for not paying rent? Give me a break.